Welcome back to What's Next, Twan, baby. Hey, we got a review today, another one, big old review. Keep weird. Which one is more weirder? Because you got one named Portland, Oregon. They say keep that weird, keep Portland weird. And you got one, Austin, Texas. But you got to keep Austin weird. Just gonna be a quick video, but we're gonna dive straight into it real fast. So therefore, this is a battle of which one is more weirder. How I feel about it, and why I feel like which one is more weirder. It's a battle of the weirdness. Be aware. Okay, but besides that, yeah, Portland. It's the number one. Well, I didn't know they called Keep Austin weird until I went to Austin and everything. Even like a few videos that I watch about Austin, about reviews of Austin, they didn't really mention it as of watching more videos before I went to Portland, Oregon. Or just online in general, they got a lot more keep Portland weird and talk about it, and they embrace it a lot more, basically, than Austin, Texas. So in that way of embracing it and being for it and with it, Portland win in that type of category. The other, I won't say categories really, but the other way, like when you get down here, they got signs over here. You got people up and down the streets in both locations, just having a good time, doing a lot of stuff and everything. Portland changed a whole lot. Will keep Portland weird. I thought it was a bunch of weird, like, stuff going on. Who knows? People, I don't know, running up down the street with a hula hoop or something. I don't know, or bouncy ball or something. But turns out it was more about the music, of the music scene, of people playing different type of music instruments and doing different shows and showing their talent and comedy. Just like, if you ever go to an open mic, that's how they'll basically saying of keeping Portland weird. Turns out, exact same thing about Austin, Texas. I thought it was like a bunch of weird stuff going on. Who knows? I would have found out once I got there. And it was basically about like the open mic thing. Do whatever you want to do at open mic. We keep it weird. We got people on the street playing music. Same thing with Portland. We got people on the street playing music. And, well, I think Portland, Oregon is more like now I haven't seen any, like, maybe one, but I gotta like really think of when I've seen somebody outside playing music, instrument and stuff like that. You know, showing up their talents or trying to get a tip or whatever the case might be. Get some money for their career or their life. Everybody have different goals. Yeah, it's more of people is all on drugs and just doing crazy stuff from a mental standpoint, you know, because they're using drugs and stuff. Austin, Texas, you still got people out there using drugs and things too, but it's not as wide open because the laws of Portland, Oregon allow you to carry any drug up to a certain amount and not get arrested for it. But if you go to Texas with that same stuff, you are going down. You probably be going down for some years for a little bit of whatever you got. So therefore, of the sense of keeping the weirdness from people doing comedy or doing music or doing like magic or tricks or whatever. Of going off that point right there, I will say, in a sense, and I was looking at just people just embracing the city, going out and yelling, ah, or whatever, and during different holidays and all that and everything. At one point, I was like, well, I think Oregon kind of wins it, but I haven't seen so much like why they call it and going on in Portland, right? What I mean by that is, like I said, the music playing. No, I really seeing no stand-up comedy and all that. And this is going for the downtown general area, the downtown areas. We're not talking about if I go down to Beaverton or down to, we call it, Clocksmith or Milwaukee and all that. I'm not talking about leaving. I'm talking about the central Portland area, the metro area of Portland. I haven't seen what everyone was talking about. Austin, Texas, on the other hand, the first time I went down there, I've been out there for different periods of times. So the first time I went down there, I was like, well, there's nothing really going on down here. I see, like, you know, people embracing like Halloween or going out and wearing different type of clothing and got a whole different style out there in Portland, Oregon. A lot of people got their own style. They got their own way. They got their own dress. They bringing the older school back with the big clothes instead of wearing all these tight clothes and stuff. And I don't judge nobody. Do what you want to do. So yeah, basically, hold on. All right, sorry about that. I have to come back. You know, my pizza just got here. So yeah, basically, with Portland, Oregon, and everything, it's at the time when I first went to Austin, it's like, Portland got this. Besides the the drug epidemic and all that stuff going on, and people, it's not right in their mind and everything. You know, hopefully one day people can find their way back to a most sustainable life, I guess you could say. So yeah, but with Austin, like I said, when I first got down there, it was like, ain't nothing going on. You got clubs and bars and, you know, same old stuff. Even the same thing going down in Portland, Oregon. So therefore, I was like, well, yeah, I already got this title. Cause I was thinking, you know, once I figured out Austin, I was like, keep Austin weird. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a good video. You know, a good video. And so, hopefully it is. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. So yeah, I'm going to give it to Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. Boop. It's the winner. Keeping it weird. Keeping it weird. Austin is the winner of Keeping It Weird. Austin, Texas. You're like, no. Austin again. I mean, Portland is Portland. Nah. From my experience, from what I've been seeing and what I've been doing. Just mess with y'all. But yeah, you know, from my experience, and I'm just looking at it broad, because I'm not from either of these places. I'm not from neither. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. So I'm not in neither of these places. I'm going to visit, going to see, and figure out which is the weirdest. It's not the reason I went to Austin or Portland in the first place, but it's a part of it. So therefore, Austin win because I went back out there a few months later, because I've been down there for a few days and left and went back out there a few months later. I started seeing people out there playing music. You got person on the bucket, and then you got persons, you know, just all over with their guitars on the side of the road playing music. With all type of stuff, see people with clarinet, violins, all type of things, showcasing their talent, and even making a little chatter. You know, doing great music, you gotta get out there and show your stuff. You gotta get out there and perform your stuff. You gotta get out there in front of all the faces. And if you got music all in the backup, in your computer, all in the backup, and in your mind, you be able to get it out on something. All this social media, all these stuff out here, man, you gotta get them out. Millions of people, millions of songs coming out. Well, shit, be one of them people. But yeah, Austin, Texas, you see buses with the roof cut off, you know, the party buses. Wow, and you know, girls got their shirt up and all that. Stuff like that was happening out there in Austin. And I count that a part of, oh, that's a little weird. Like, they just college girls going up and down the street on the bus showing they, you know, their chests and everything. So yeah, music's playing on the side of the road. Everybody lit, having a good time. Got people on this side doing crazy stuff, you know, doing tricks and magic and all type of things. But mainly, the main thing both of these cities were saying keep Portland or Austin weird is because of the music scene, because of the talent, because nobody, it's like Vegas, it's like, you can be like, keep Vegas weird too, honestly. But I call it Sin City, and what happened here, stay here. That's their motto, basically. You know, so, because there's a lot of weird stuff going on there when you walk up down the strip. And a lot of things. So if I could compare these two states, like Portland and Austin, Texas, as being the weirdest places you can go actually, it's Vegas, because you get a whole bunch of weird stuff going on. And so if I gotta compare of that being the king of everything, even if they don't go by that name, keep it weird, I will have to go with Austin, Texas, because I feel like they fit more like in that Vegas type scene compared to Portland. And the downtown, you know, in the metro area in both states have their own vibes, but I feel like Austin, Texas vibe match up directly with the weird situation. So sorry, Portland. You gotta step your game up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And if you like this, like it, share, and subscribe, baby. I'm talking to you.